it's going to be really
such a culture.
there you go. Thanks, Deirdre.
Because the handshake there, no. Great to see you.
Firm handshake.
We're from the country, we shake hands with people.
I know. You don't like affection down the country, sure you don't?
Who? No. Who have you been talking to? That's
Stormy Kirsten, welcome to the bar. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Did you hear about Philip and the doghouse? Him going on.
I heard a little bit, yes. Well done, Philip. Could have been worse. Richard Harris went out for milk and didn't come back for 3 years.
Any tips from him?
Well, he must be doing something right.
She's holding on to him.
She's holding on to him. So my question would be, what are you doing well, Philip?
Deirdre. He's got a big Toblerone for her.
Every woman loves a big Toblerone.
Come here, you're on tour, absolutely killing it. And on your tour, you talked about the benefits of getting older. Can you give us any examples you could give us?
I don't care anymore about anything. And I know what I want. I know what I want in life. That comes, you just go, yeah, no, you give hard yeses and a hard no's. I know things like, for example, I want maintenance men in my life. That's the thing I want. At any given time, there's about half a dozen jobs that need to be doing in the house.
Yes.
And that's what I want. I get very excited if I even spot a maintenance man or a van or anything. If I anything, a ladder, anything like that. There was a ladder across the road from my house now quite recently, and he had a beanie. He was up a ladder. He was doing the gutters for one of my neighbours, and he had a beanie and a ladder. Well, the horn of me for that. I was out the door like a bullet.
A ladder, a stairway to heaven, Cecile.
How does Mr. Deirdre O'Kane feel about this obsession with maintenance men?
Doesn't give a damn, love. He doesn't see me anymore.
The flame is burnt out. Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't say it was out.
Lightly burning.
But you can switch it on and off.
You could throw a bit of petrol on it, in fairness, but it's alive.
You've got teenage kids as well, Deirdre, and your son doesn't like you talking about. Is that right? So
Thank you for bringing it up.
So tell us about it.
We'll have to call him Ted. Let's call him Ted.
Right.
He wants a dog, so he doesn't say good morning. You know what they're like? He goes, I want a dog. That's how he says good morning. Now, unfortunately, don't judge me, but he's not getting a dog because I don't live in the country. There's no garden. I live in a townhouse, and we have a cat, a very old, nervous cat. So I said, sweetheart, we're not getting a dog, not at the moment. I said, why do you want the dog so badly? And he said, for hugs, Mum. I want the dog for hugs. I know. And I said, it's my child, I know. I said, I give you hugs all the time. And he said, I know, Mum, but dogs don't talk. You want to know more about him? Now that we're talking about him, will I tell you more? When he was little, he overheard. We were always talking about money. We were kind of broke at one point. Would you believe it? And, we were always kind of saying, Jesus, have we enough money to go to Christmas? Anyway, he overheard this. He was about 6, and he came into the kitchen. He had overheard us talking about money, and he came in and he looked at the two of us and he said, have you got this? Like, do we need to be worried about money? Have you got this?
Age 6.
I said, yeah, we have it, love. We've got it. It's fine.
Like, you're on TV, you're a comedian. Do your kids think you're cool?
Oh, my God, no. Oh, my God, no. Are you joking? I mean, nobody's kids think they're cool. I mean, they don't think I'm funny. Daniel's regular refrain to me is, you're not funny.
He's never getting a dog like that.
No, he isn't.
Do you mean Ted?
You mean...
Ted.
Ted, if you're looking, forget the dog.
Yeah, forget the dog, Ted.
You've also sworn your daughter off a life of acting and comedy. How's that been going?
Yeah, that went well. She's in drama school now in London. She was out the other night with Pat Short's daughter, Faye, and I was saying, when I opened for Pat years ago, I was on the road supporting Pat, and I got pregnant while I was on that tour. Can I just be very clear? Pat is not the father of my child, just to be clear. And hello, Caroline. How are you?
Ted's at home now going, what? I bet Pat Short will get me a dog.
Who's Ted? Anyway, what was I going to say about that?
She was out. The daughter was out.
No, and she was out recently. She sent me a photograph at phase show, and the two of them in the picture, I sent it to Pat saying, look at them, look at the two Egypts that we reared, the next generation of showbiz kids, because they're both doing it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
We actually heard you had a bit of a brush with the law recently.
Oh,
were you
God.
nearly in trouble with the guards?
Well, you know how often you have to stop for diesel when you're on the road. Now, I'm mad for road at the moment.
Pat's in convulsions over that.
Mad for road, lads. Mad for road. DeirdreO'Kane.com. Anyway, I was getting diesel to beat the band, and on my way back, I went in, I think was it a Circle K or something? We don't care, Deirdre, carry on. In I went, and anyway, I'm going over to pay for my thing, and he goes, oh, here she is now. Here she is now. He said, we've been trying to contact you. He said, you're going to pay for the diesel today? I said, what? He goes, oh, yeah. And he goes, yeah, you're wanted. You didn't pay for your last diesel. And then he turned around, and there was a huge picture of me on the wall. Like, kind of wanted, like wanted. But the shocking thing was, I was at the pump, like putting the diesel. They had got me on the cameras from the forecourt. At the thing, walking into the car, and the face on me, I looked like Myra Hindley. I looked like there was a body in the boot, that I was genuinely trying to get away with the murder and not pay for the diesel.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe this, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't realise I hadn't paid you.
Oh, that's incredible. You got away. I'm glad you did get away from the
Yeah.
cops. I'm glad you're here with us tonight as well.
Thank you very
Is
much.
the
I'm
main
delighted
thing.
to be here.
Lads, give it up for Deirdre O'Kane.